Miss Crane is in. She'll see you in 12 minutes. Certainly.
Why isn't this a surprise? Well, I guess you guys want to get it right, huh? Hello? Fuck, I have definitely been here before, not on this side of the table. Are these really necessary? Brill? You out there? You think this all began with the Archangel Killings? You're wrong. It started with Thorne. Paul ran. It started with nightmares.
You've done it again.
Hi, Paul. Is that guy stalking you?
Maybe.
Because I can bust him, you know. I can shoot him. Legally.
Thank you, Maria.
Seven or 15 bullets, sir?
You choose.
7.
Guess you'll need the 1911 then. Paul, the amount of money you spent on rentals over the past couple of years, you could have bought 3 pistols already.
He is still weird.
You know, Paul, if you're in some sort of trouble, I understand you running under the radar. You think my last name is Chang? Here, take it. No numbers, no nothing.
No, thanks.
You don't own a gun? Must be because you lack skills.
He is better than you.
Shut up, Luke.
Happy anniversary. How you doing, man?
You know what God says when he sees something like that? There must be a me.
But look at her. How does she do it?
How did you find me?
It's who I am, remember? It's what I do. I find people who usually don't want to be found.
I didn't want to disappear forever. Just for a while.
Well, it's been a little while. Paul Thorne. Looks like they patched you up pretty good. Remember anything about the accident?
They told me I was fucked up, but my wife was dead.
Why wasn't she wearing a seatbelt, Paul? Clean now?
I don't even take aspirin. When you murder your wife, it tends to make you see things differently.
Yeah, I'm sure she forgives you.
That makes it worse.
You seen anybody now?
No.
You happy here?
You mean would I be happy killing for the government again?
You never killed anybody that didn't need killing.
We'll get a black file. Some pictures. What did we really know?
Never bothered you before.
I didn't feel anything before.
You know, those Archangel workers were killed about 4 miles from here. You hit 11 out of 12 of them. You didn't think of calling them? The 12th was a co-owner, Samir Fazli. He went missing. I got a call this morning from him. He said he'd offer me information for protection. gonna meet with him tonight. Back me up.
I have plans.
Oh, you got plans? Oh, what kind of plans?
The kind where you don't have to kill anyone.
Well, you know where I live.
Danny. Call me later.
Man, there must be a me.
The job gave Thorne a bad cocaine habit. And that habit killed his wife. Do the math.
What bad habits do you have, Agent?
Do you know he actually got clean in Narcotics Anonymous for 3 years?
Sarah, I think you're next. Thank you, Vincent.
Thank you. Hi. I lost my daughter to my ex-husband who's worse off than me. I mean, those courts, they don't care about the truth. You know, they don't care about who's rightest or wrongest. They just want to move my kid around so it looks like they're working. I've been clean, you know, and it's not right. It's not right. I've been clean. So, I'll keep going.
Paul,
Yeah.
we've been keeping track, son. Happy birthday.
Paul. Paul. Hey, you won't tell anyone I'm here, will you? I mean, because I just like joined the force 5 months ago and stuff.
It's anonymous.
Yeah, okay. Wanna go get some coffee? Hot date? Marriage? Kids? Live happily ever after?
Tired yet? Oh, this. Oh. Ladies, serve my friend.
That'll happen. You did have a lot of garlic.
Sausages are ready.
Hey, Laura. Let me see that tattoo.
Okay, all right.
Now I get to see Angela's birthmark. Come on now.
You told me about my birthmark.
Well, someday we are going to be showing this to our children, aren't we?
Yeah, so they can see how his dad died of a massive heart attack. Look at all the mayonnaise I got put on this.
Kids?
Oh, kid. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, oh.
I'll be back.
Hey, bud, you okay?
What's on it?
We thought it'd be easy. Grab the disc, then scare the occupant into signing a confidentiality agreement, patriotic duty, and all that shit. Then go home, maybe even get Dodd to the hospital in time.
Why do you think Dodd didn't inform you or us?
Is that a real question?
Novak, Peterson, Corey, Turner, Latham, Riley, Torres, Piper.
Jesus.
Know him?
Paul Thorne killed 8 of my men.
Maybe he wasn't alone. Maybe he handed off the disc and created a diversion.
It's a hell of a diversion, don't you think? Look at James. Let's run a check on Dodd, see if we can find a connection with Thorne.
What's on this disc, sir?
That's a need to know.
You don't know, do you, Chief Powers?
That's because I don't need to know, Agent Brief. Who was she? No one. A nurse, Stacia something. Only mark on her record was a DUI she got when she was upset over her divorce. But to have the balls to help a wounded man crouched beside a dumpster, she must have been doing penance for some sin. The way things turned out, it must have been a pretty good one.
Wait. Please. Is that a 45?
You like guns?
Are you gonna rape me?
No more questions.
Sorry, I talk when I'm nervous. Your arm. That'll get infected.
You could fix it at your place. Drive.
Okay.
This doesn't read like the home of a vicious killer.
Whoever Paul Thorne is, he's a pro. Riley here was our best.
And Thorne outdrew him.
Yup. After we took out Corey and Peterson. Look, we're gonna be okay.
Should I call Mr. Brill or Mr. Altman?
No, I'll call Brill, and Brill will call Altman. Fucking chain of command. Go ahead. It is the home of a vicious killer. Jesus Christ.
I'm not kidnapping you. My name is Paul Rand, and I used to work for the government.
I just worked a double shift at St. Mary's ER. So why don't you skip to the part that happened right before you abducted me at gunpoint?
My friend broke into my house, gave me this, and died on my floor.
What is it?
All that's left of Archangel's inventory.
The massacre on TV. You? Then give it to the police.
They killed my friend Dodd. They'll kill me too. When will he be back?
An hour.
Where is he?
He left. He left 7 months ago. Look, some women are hooked on vodka. I was hooked on vodka and Charles. Am hooked. Was hooked. Whatever.
I need your computer.
You're holding the gun.
Tony! This must be bad news.
Someone else has it. And I lost him. Paul Thorne. Dodd broke into his house.
Dodd?
Dead.
I'll take care of that.
This Thorne killed 8 men.
8?
Yeah. Ernest, it would help me find him. If I knew what was on the disc.
I don't really know myself, Tony. Hey, you want to join us?
Nah. I gotta pick up some pieces.
Sending a 20.
Fuck. I need Arlo.
What's an Arlo?
A friend.
Surprised you have any. Did you sleep yet?
Bad dreams. I gotta get out of here.
Arlo. Am I going with you?
I haven't decided.
Police aren't releasing much information about the gunfight that took place here between several federal agents and a lone gunman. The battle left 8 men dead, and a dangerous suspect at large. Police and federal authorities are looking for Paul Thorne, the owner of the house. Thorne should be considered dangerous, even though at this point he is only one for
You killed those men.
I had no choice.
But you didn't kill the people from the computer company. Yeah. Stay there. Stay there. I promise I won't call the police. What if there's a fire? You can't leave me like this. Vete a la mierda. Ya de puta maldito.
How can I help you, mister? You've got one sick sense of humor, mister. You know that, don't you?
Arlo. Danny's dead.
Like you, or for real?
He was killed for this.
What's on it?
I don't know. I know who he is.
Mighty nice of Altman to let one of our axis of evil enemies access his desktop. I wonder if Karl Kim gets a pension from us too.
Now, if I had something really important that I could die for, I'd probably install some kick-ass security system and maybe even a nasty virus so nobody can mess with it. Why the hell did you let me go on thinking that you were gone, you asshole?
Sorry, Arlo.
Well, this little bastard can let us read the disc without it knowing that we've got access to it. You know, I cried at your funeral. Dickhead.
What's this?
You know, the government hasn't really had that much business for me, so when I'm not doing surveillance, I do repairs. Covers the mortgage. Yeah, a little crack the code.
Spec 4, Arlo entry.
Good.
Yes, I'm finding.
Sir, I'm point man on this operation.
Where are you getting your intel? Well, if you're point man, Tony, why don't I have to get it for you at a hall?
Jesus Christ. Geraldine Crane. She's the goddess of the computer world.
An engineer?
And she owns engineers. A good portion of the science world, too. She's a business genius. I can't believe I'm looking at her private files. She made $1 billion working for the Defense Department. You know, the stealth fighter and a few other secret stuff there. And she broke away to have more freedom in a smaller company.
Like Archangel.
Yeah, she probably thought a smaller company would be less visible, but wasn't small enough.
Why would someone want her dead?
Holy shit.
Is that what I think it is?
I've never met this woman. But if she's associated to this thing, I want her dead. I'll trade with you.
Daniel Dodd?
I had my men staking out Fozzie's place, the guy from Archangel. Dodd showed up. He didn't know who we were, we didn't know who he was.
And they followed him to my house?
Yeah. And then my friends shot back. Sorry.
You were there, huh?
No.
So how the fuck did you know what happened? Show him the disc.
What's on it?
I don't know what's on the disc.
You don't know what's on the disc?
No, I don't know.
We know.
Well, then you tell me.
Who's your boss?
Altman.
Ernest Altman. Well, if he didn't fucking tell you what's on that disc, why should we trust you?
He's asking himself the same question.
Is that true, Brill? Are you asking yourself that same question right now?
Yeah, I'm asking myself the same question. What is this, a comedy of errors? Look, why don't you guys come in with me? I can protect you.
You've got some spending money, right? They call it a fund. I'll take some of that. I tell you what, I'll trade with you. There you go. I trust you. Just don't hurt yourself. I'll send you the receipts.
linked Dodd to me, figured out my real name.
And that's how they got linked up to me. Thanks a lot, Pablo.
They're moving fast.
Too fast. Too fucking fast.
You lost more men that day than I did at Thorne's house. I'm right-handed.
We know.
You got any sugar?
I'll walk around the block and check the perimeter.
There were complications. In the service, when things got tense, do something routine to feel normal.
I need a shower.
Did you get the plates off the vehicle?
No.
Jennifer works with us. Tony, you think you're gonna handle this part?
Bring it in. Now.
Who's Angela?
My wife. She died in a car accident. We were coming back from our cabin. I was leaving for the Middle East, and I wanted to do something special. She took my stash from me earlier that night. I was having trouble staying awake. I was addicted to cocaine, and I needed it. That was 3 years ago.
Arlo 집에서 입수한 환자로입니다.
내 지시가 있을 때까지 대기하고 있어.
James, what are we working on?
We aren't working on anything. I'm working a data mining algorithm.
I need a little information on an asset.
Go through channels, file a work order, have Mr. Altman approve it.
원정해봐서 탔습니다.
고치지 못하겠단 말인가?
I didn't say that.
First name Jennifer.
European?
Asian. Known associates. Currently in country. Karl Kim.
In Korean, Karl means knife.
Very impressive, James.
He's not ours. He's not KCIA. Got him.
Bring up Altman.
This could be considered treason.
Not if he committed treason first. Cross-check.
We paid Karl Kim for Operation Tracer from April 13th to April 20th. Altman signed an invoice that week for miscellaneous equipment.
And the defense contract people were killed on the 20th. There is any sign that we were here.
Done before you ask.
You'll go far, James.
What's the matter?
He has a concussion. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Wow, if I was tied up for 3 hours, I wouldn't be so nice.
I tried to shoot off his foot.
Oh, that's good. That's all right then.
I'm, reassigning you.
Karl Kim. What is he? Chinese intel? Korean?
Just like the good old days.
The old times were bad times.
Charles? Charles, what the hell is he doing here?
You have the disc. I know what he wants me to hurt. Go to see me to you. Then.
Just give him a goddamn disc!
The disc is over there. If you learn what it is, raise your fee.
Tell me.
If you deliver it, you'll be a national hero.
Really?
Good.
So Karl Kim orders Jennifer to grab the ex-husband and bring the B team to the nurse's apartment. They're supposed to take out Thorne and Gentry and grab the disc. The score rises. 2 dead enemy agents, and the divorced nurse becomes the widowed nurse. Kim should have gone himself.
Jennifer Mi Young, did she escape?
Jennifer always escapes.
That's where you come back in.
That's where I came back in.
Did you inform Brill of your intentions or whereabouts?
Jeez, I left him a voicemail. Didn't he get that?
Just a second.
Come on. It's enough. Hey, she's as good as Doc Reynolds.
I killed that man.
He's gonna kill you.
And why do I feel like such shit, huh?
Because you're a human being.
What are you, huh? You leaving?
I'm going to Dodd's. If I'm not back in 2 hours, get in the car.
Yeah, we're supposed to displace everything. And then we have to go somewheres far, far away. No, man. I'm going with you. Shit.
Do I get a vote?
No.
Daniel Dodd's Home Movies. This one's 4th of July, 2007. I just watched another one called Our Wedding, and you and Angela, you were a great best man and maid of honor.
Brill sent you.
No. Brill didn't know you'd be here. I did. You killed a lot of our men, Paul. Who are you?
They killed my friend.
Daniel Dodd? Well, then what? I guess that's supposed to maybe make us even?
Dodd was gonna meet a man named Fosley.
Okay. And I know where Fosley is. The dumb son of a bitch left his 20 on Dodd's cell phone.
Where is he?
I don't know who you were, and I don't know who you are. But right now, I got a feeling you're just about the only person I can trust around here.
Let me hear the message.
Well, then why don't you tell me what's on the disc? Well, maybe Fuzzy will tell us both. Call me stupid, but I'm gonna give this back to you. And when I do, you put it away, all right? Go.
So you had Thorne at gunpoint?
Yeah, and I could have dropped him. I could have grabbed the disc and brought it to you, and you would have been a good little soldier and given it to Altman. And Altman would have given it to the North Koreans just like he did. Only difference is Thorne would be dead.
And you wouldn't be in that chair.
Karl Kim and that bitch killed 11 people at Archangel. We lost Dodd and 8 more at Thorne's house. Arlo Gentry, another 9, 4 or 5 cops, a couple civilians, and a fucking partridge in a pear tree. And you're blaming me?
The officers were killed after you released Thorne.
Right, and shit runs downhill. Jesus, you ever leave anybody alive?
He was a lookout for Karl Kim, North Korean Special Forces. He killed those people at Archangel.
Sick fucks.
Who ordered this?
Altman. Who else? Look, you know, if you just tell me what this package is, Bill and I, we'd be able to ID the client.
Ask Fosley.
I'm going shopping.
Oh, yeah? That's a good idea. Do something normal. That's what we used to do when we get tense. You know? That's what we do.
I used to drink.
I'm buying. Good. You just got cash, right?
Yep.
All right. Can I borrow $1? See, I gotta stay alive till Wednesday now. Okay. Oh, here we go.
She buys her stuff with a credit card. Altman's got her flagged. Karl Kim lands a block and a half from their hiding place. From there, it was easy.
Wait until he's praying.
Inshallah. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah.
Don't.
Of course not. There's been too much death already. I don't know who the buyer was. Geraldine, that was her task. Oh, God, Geraldine. The others. Look, I tried to get this schematic to the right people. Mr. Reynolds said I could trust Mr. Dodd.
Doc Reynolds?
Yes. Our security chief. He was a medic in the military. He died at Archangel 2. Now it's too late. They have it.
No, they don't.
You have it? Do you know what it is? Please, destroy it. Be stronger than me. It is the only one. Do it now.
We can't do that.
He doesn't know who the client is. We have to witness Altman doing the exchange.
And him?
Hell, he built a weapon to kill 1 million people. Let's just draw a target on his back, follow him around, and kill whoever kills him.
He's right about one thing, though. There's been so much death already.
Gentlemen, what do we do now?
Let's put him on a plane.
To where?
Need to know, asshole. As long as you're carrying that disc, this isn't over. Stay healthy.
확인가? 확인가? 아니 또? 죽었나 그가? 그래. What a Christus.
Dios. He says he'll meet you. Whatever. God damn, I wish I could be here. Watch you squash this maggot. You remember it? The old times. They were bad.
Yes, that is your responsibility. One question. Perhaps you used a sleeping tree, not in bed, like we did in the jungle.
Where?
Hey.
Pentothal doesn't work on me. What is this?
What do you think?
It's cocaine.
Open your eyes, soldier! Wake up! Tell everyone it's about to happen. You and me! You motherfucker!
I'm waiting for you, my friend.
Drop your weapon!
I don't know about you, but I'm hoping for either a boy or a girl.
this coffee?
What happened at the warehouse?
I don't want to talk anymore.
Tell me what happened to the warehouse.
Take this off. This is so fucking stupid. Why am I sitting here?
What happened at the warehouse?
You rigged the paperwork to say whatever you wanted to say. You're a liar, and all that's left is finding a scapegoat. There's Thorne or me. And there I sit.
You need a hospital.
I've just been informed that a bureau agent escorted one Samir Fazli through security at DIA and placed him on a plane for Bogota. Any idea who the agent might be? Doesn't matter. We intercepted Fazli and he's headed for the federal pen where he'll be spending a very long time. If nothing happens to him.
Am I done here?
That's up to you, Tony.
What is this?
The stuff bad dreams are made of.
Mr. Altman, have we been to heaven?
Oh, yes.
I'm really sorry about Dodd and Arlo.
You know, if it had been easy, the client wouldn't have thought I was valuable.
Get better.
What is this?
Doesn't make you happy.
Think blood money makes me happy?
Ballistics matched the weapon you used against the cops with the victims at the Archangel Company. Let's see. You go to state prison, continue your physical therapy, stand trial, are found guilty, and are executed for killing 4 police officers and more than a dozen others. Or you come into the company. Gift.
He works for you?
Well, if they don't do what I tell them to, they're sleeper cells.
Well, they do what you tell them to do. Field agents.
God, it's peaceful, isn't it? No, they're still sleeper cells.
You ordered me to kill Kim. Someday you'll order Brill to kill me.
Tried that. Didn't take, did it?
Are you okay?
Hmm? Come here. What's your name?
Huey?
Nice to meet you.
Is that real? Have you ever killed anyone with it?
What do you think?
No.
I'm gonna kill many people with this gun. Some guys pray for life. And other guys pray and cry. You know my answer? Yes. Hey. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Altman gets Thorne to hit Karl Kim, but Thorne turns the tables and tells him. So Kim hits Altman. in front of 100 witnesses. I would have liked to have seen that.
Afterwards, I hope you don't leave me here with the snakes. But if you do, I'll understand.
What's your name?
Selma?
You care for him?
A lot.
Does he care for you?
A lot less.
What happened to Jennifer Mi Young?
Jennifer Mi Young? I don't know what happened to her. Why do you ask? Looks like you're gonna need this. This is a promotion. What's with you guys?
Paul, Rill sent you a black envelope. He wants you back. Don't do it.